The coronavirus has spread to Los Santos and all surrounding areas. Whilst it seemed impossible for a biological virus to spread to a computer-generated world, the evidence is conclusive. We will be following two officers who have the task of policing the new social distancing measures. Tony Justice, a veteran police officer, and Jonny Remerez, a new recruit and Tony's partner. Hi Tony, hi Jonny. Thanks for speaking to us today.
Yeah, well, thanks for the opportunity for us to make this filmumentary. We're really pleased to be invited onto the show. So, Remerez, do you want to say?
So how are you finding things at this very difficult time?
So, obviously, it's a bit different policing than normal. I've been policing these streets for many years, and I've never seen anything like this. Yeah, 30 years, that's right. He's been doing it 5 minutes. But, I've never seen anything like this in the whole time I've been doing it. But, we're getting there. Sometimes, he's a great kid, Remerez, but, he doesn't make the job any easier.
How do you enforce these new social distancing laws?
Well, of course it's really tough because people are, they're going through a hard time, but the law's the law. My surname's Justice, and that's what I seek. Now, I like to be a fair man, Remerez, I'll tell you that, and so I like to do the softly approach at first. So I'll speak to them nicely and say, you need to move on, you can't be gathering in these large crowds. Because if they don't, we've got the ability to give out fines. I don't like doing fines, but if I have to, I do. Now, sometimes I have to keep a tight leash on Remerez, because he's a little bit more boisterous, and if he sees breaches, it doesn't take much to rattle his cage, I can tell you that. But, hopefully we can deal with it peacefully, but, if we have to use a bit of force, we will do.
Home your skills. Look, boy, you in the danger room. Yeah, you in the danger room. Come on now. It's like a dream. Everything moving fast, but you moving slow. Change the tempo, watch, we on time. Hey, now you know. Listen to the rhythm we giving them, we bringing it with passion. Smashing, you should just move to my groove. Case in point, watch how I improve. Then the automator is ready, you know we're header. A music motivator, and I'ma show you later. But right now we getting down. You ground, cause I surround your sound. With rhythm that's raw rhymes that really get ya. Do your silly do like a Philly and I split ya. Hit your hard style showing out. Exhale long and blow 'em out. Yeah, you in the danger room, come on now. Yeah, you in the danger room, come on now.
How do you feel about your new recruit?
Well, what I can't fault him on is his loyalty. He's, he'd do anything for you. He's always got your back. He's a little bit like a pet dog. He's always happy to see you. He's almost like one of those monkeys you see that have been dressed up, and they act human, sit round drinking tea at a tea party, and you can have fun with him, but the problem is sometimes he's got your back when you don't want him to have your back, and he sort of jumps in a bit too quick and causes more trouble than there was trouble to start with. But apart from that, he's not too bad. But I'd say the biggest thing that lets him down is his timekeeping. He's terrible at timekeeping, constantly going round to pick him up, and he's never ready. Remerez! Where is this idiot? 50 recruits a year and I end up with this clown. Remerez! Where are you? Remerez! Finally!
Oh, sure, boss, I was just on the toilet.
I've been policing these streets for 30 years. You've been on the streets for 5 minutes. If I tell you to meet me at 7, I expect you there at 6. If I tell you to be there at 8, I expect you there at 7. If I tell you to be there at 9, I expect you get the idea. Don't be late next time.
Sure, boss, with all this panic buying, I didn't have toilet roll to wipe my arse.
We don't pay you to sit wiping your arse. We pay you to be on the streets with me.
You wouldn't mind driving by the shop, would you, just so I could pick up a toilet roll?
Remerez, you make a good point. I think I might get some as well. In fact, let's make this a 10-2 emergency. Lights.
Is there any big problems that you're seeing at the moment?
Oh, well, yeah, that's an easy one to answer. Panic buying. It's the same every time. You know, people don't need to do it. Yeah, Remerez has had a big problem with that, haven't you, Remerez?
I can't see any toilet rolls in here. I knew this would happen when that lockdown happened.
Remerez, yeah, see that? You're right. Don't worry about it, lad. You go and have a look at the curly whirlies. I'll go and sort this. I'll go and see the shopkeeper now. You were right. He says he sold the last roll to 2 tough guys. I'm going to get to the bottom of this. I've asked to see the CCTV footage, just to see who it was. God damn it! It's Tabby!
And Reid. Who is Tabby and Reid?
Oh, dear, dear, dear. They're like the 2 toughest guys in the whole of Los Santos. Any crime in this city, any problems, it all comes down to them 2. We've been hunting them for years. Just can't get hold of them. They're one step ahead. Every time. We go here, they go there. Oh, it's just a nightmare, isn't it, Remerez?
How do you think Jonny handled the situation of no toilet roll being in the shops?
Well, you know, he handled it pretty well, I think, considering. Yeah, pretty well.